Today I did want to talk about something a little bit more serious. It's a problem that I've seen not only on YouTube, but on the internet as a whole, and it's branched out over social media such as Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and anything else that you can think of, and that is a matter of people's personal privacy. Now, of course, it's no surprise that we all basically have a portion of our lives that is devoted to our social media, whether you have a Twitter or an Instagram, or even people who say that they don't have any social media do spend quite a bit of time on the internet and do consider it an important part of their life. But you know, as most things in life, there is a good side and there is a bad side, and when it comes to the internet, there is a very bad and dangerous side that is always looming in the darkness, such as hackers or people wanting to steal money, scammers, and everything else of the likes. And it seems to be now I've been really trying, baby, that hacking and doxing people, releasing private information, all seems to be a lot more relevant nowadays than it used to about 2 or 3 years ago. I mean, even last year alone, if you were caught doxing people, you know, releasing their private information, releasing their phone numbers, or talking about their family names, or just using something that shouldn't be shared on the internet, you were getting a lot of hate. I mean, people like Lieutenant Corvus and Keemstar and all these other people who were caught doxing people just got a ton of hate. And even if it was for a brief period of time, it still happened, and it's just grown since that time. At this point this year, it's pretty much, you know, it's very common for people to release people's address or to go to people's houses, and we all know who we can blame for that. And yes, it was Jake Paul. I mean, Jake Paul doxed Post Malone. He doxed almost all of his neighbors and several other people, and so that just created this starting trend of, oh yeah, it's okay to release people's personal information. It does no harm to somebody else who wants to completely remain at the limelight, and it's just grown beyond anything that I probably ever could have foreseen a problem like this being. And it's not just the people who are releasing the information that are the problem. It's not just that you're doxing and, you know, releasing personal information about people. It's the fact that their fans are mostly children. If you look at Jake Paul's fans, we all know that they're little kids. We all know that kids love these vloggers who just go out and do whatever they want. So these kids are the people who are going to these people's houses. You know, they're flocking outside of random people's houses. Why? Just because they saw it in a video, or, you know, they caught a glimpse of the address or anything like that. So, you know, just having somebody's address public in one of your videos is creating a massive snowball effect for that person involved, and it's just a shitstorm that's really hard to stop. Not to mention that all of this can lead into lawsuits or people getting sued over the release of their private information without their consent, which is actually a real law, and people don't think that it exists, but it does, and people go to jail for things like this. But the other thing that I wanted to talk about in this video as far as privacy is the idea of hacking, because hacking, as we all know, has just blown up in the past few years with groups like Poodle Corp and Gucci Gang and many others who just, you know, they hack social media, or they hack, you know, somebody online to find out where they live. Now, in my honest opinion, hacking is far more scummy than doxing people or anything like that, because when it comes to doxing, yes, you are betraying somebody's trust. Like, they trusted you with that personal information. They, you know, entrusted you to keep that secret and to keep that private, and then you released it. So yes, you're still stabbing them in the back. But when it comes to hacking, you're going against that person's will, you're finding out this information about them, and then you're basically releasing it to the world, and there's nothing that they can do about it. I see it almost once a week on Scarce or Drama Alert saying that so-and-so got hacked, and it's become such a common occurrence now that that's what really scares me, that it's like, oh, well, this person got hacked or this person got hacked, whereas a couple of years ago, if you were getting hacked, you know, people were rushing to figure out who it was, people were rushing to your aid, but now it's almost like just people don't know what to do because it's happening so often. Now, I don't want to defend the hackers here, but I have seen a trend where a lot of people, you know, if you go and you ask for your social media back, or if, you know, ask to be, you know, have them stop hacking you, you just ask and they stop, and they say that it was a privacy check, which is clearly a cop-out and an excuse on why they went through your personal information and could have even stolen money. And that's the big crime about hacking, is that you could gain from this. You could steal money, you know, you could open bank accounts and, you know, have free immunity when you're using it. And the biggest thing about hacking is that anybody can be a victim. I mean, somebody who we just had on the Cuntcast, Manny Hack, somebody who's not really been in the YouTube spotlight ever, not really done anything wrong, never tried to, you know, start shit with people. He recently tweeted out that he had his YouTube channel hacked, and I don't really think that there would be a reason why to hack him. I did DM Manny asking about the situation, you know, asking him if he would want me to make a video to make this public or make people aware of the situation, but he said that it was really all resolved at the point, but I could use him as an example, so I didn't want to seem like I was leaking DMs and being a hypocrite in the end. But that's my point, is that even a channel like Manny's, who is so small and under the radar, can still be attacked by people for no other reason other than that they have the ability to do it. So I'm sorry that this video has been kind of depressing, but I just wanted to put the message out there that there are bad people on the internet, and this is nothing new. I mean, this is shit that you learn in high school. You know, it's common knowledge to say, well, don't talk to strangers, don't give your personal information out online, but I do know several people who are like, oh, well, I put my phone number on my Twitter, or I put this on my YouTube channel, and I just want people to be safe, and I don't want this to grow any further than it has. So my advice is just, you know, be smart about what you're doing online, and make sure that you know that you have everything set before you make anything public. Thank you guys for watching this video, I really appreciate it, and if you would leave a like, I would also appreciate that. Comment down below if you have some shit to say. Share this channel if you think somebody else would enjoy the content, or you think that somebody needs a lesson on internet privacy. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Another banger from the Disaster Club. Peace.